this is Georgie. Welcome to Georgie's Room of Rock. How's everyone doing out there today? I'm going to do a little impromptu video today. I just realized today was the 50th anniversary of a release of a very important album to me in the world of rock, which some people know, maybe you don't know, but I mean, they know the band, but they don't know that today was the date. So 50 years ago was classic release of my favorite band's first album, Kiss. Their very first one, released this date, February 18th, 1974. I was 3 years old at the time. So here's my old beat up copy. Of course, I have it also on CD here. There you go. This is not, I don't know what pressing this is of the album, but it's not the first pressing. The first pressing is without one of the songs. But yeah, here it is, man. You know, one from it's probably maybe it's the second press. I'm not really sure. It's beat up, as you can see. Here's the Casablanca logo, and here's the record itself. Still in good shape. Okay, yeah, I don't show vinyl much, but these are my old vinyls, and that's pretty cool. And you know, again, important album to me. They still played all these songs on here. I'm going to go through the song list, even though you know them. They still play these up to the end. They played so many songs, and I'll go over that in a minute. But again, yeah, important album. It changed. It was not like the heaviest album ever, but it was pretty crazy for the time. Look at the way they looked. At the time, people didn't know what to make of the band. And this album didn't sell very well when it first came out because, you know, it's a new band. No one knew who they were. But as far as the songs go, Strutter by Stanley and Simmons. Gene Simmons, actually, I'm sorry, the band, Paul Stanley, vocals and rhythm guitar. Gene Simmons, vocals and bass. Ace Frehley, lead guitar. Peter Criss, drums and vocals. So the first song, Strutter, still played to this. You know, they still played that periodically before the end of the road tour. Great song by Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. It's just an up-tempo song. Great stuff on that one. Nothing to Lose, the second song, which is the first single released, written by Gene Simmons, and it's about going in the back door of a woman, if you know what I mean. And which is pretty funny. That's the first single they released from the album, but it's the first single they released. But it's a great song. They played that in the Unplugged show. They didn't play that. I don't think they played that recently. Track 3, Firehouse, written by Paul Stanley, which he said he wrote on his sofa when he was like a teenager or something, which is crazy. And again, that was played up nearly to the end. That's usually the segment where Gene Simmons would breathe fire during it. Fourth song, Cold Gin by Ace Frehley, his first contribution to the band. He wrote that on the subway on the way into the rehearsal. Played that one still to live until that end of the road thing. It played it forever. So one of the mainstays of their repertoire was an Ace Frehley song, amazingly. Great song, though. Track 5, on Let Me Know. They played that in the beginning, I think, but never made it onto the set, too much in the set, written by Paul Stanley. I love Let Me Know. It's a simple song. It's the first song. It used to be called Sunday Driver, which Paul Stanley wrote, and they changed it for the album. But that's the first song Paul Stanley played for Gene Simmons when they first met, which is pretty crazy. But the end tag on that, I'm not going to go through the whole, but the end of the song ends and that little end riff comes in. Awesome, but it gives me chills still. And that sounds maybe silly, but it gives me chills up my spine. I hear that riff. Love it so much, that song, the end tag. And they played that little riff when they would do like in between the guitar for the drum solo, guitar solo, and the upcoming tours. So it was a freaking awesome song. I still love that song. And you get side 2, Kissin' Time, which is not on the original press. This is, like I said, second or third press. I'm not sure what this is. And it's written by Man and Low. Now, Kissin' Time is a record label wanted them to. There were some kissing contests, and they wanted to compromise on the name, so they said, we're going to do it this way, and you're going to record the song. The band did not want to record it, did not want to release, but they ended up doing it anyway. I think they performed it once or twice, maybe. I'm not really sure, but they did perform it, but not too much. They didn't like the song. I like it, but that's not me. That's me though. Track 9. Or track 2 on side B, if you want to call it that one. Track 9. You know what I'm talking about. Track 2 is Deuce, written by by Gene Simmons. Another mainstay in the set list from the end of the road tour from the beginning. It's a great song. Love Deuce. Love the little sway they do back and forth in the middle and the end of the song. Awesome stuff. It's just a classic. All right, next track on side 2, track 3 is Love Theme from Kiss. Now this one was called Acrobat. The beginning part was the whole thing with Acrobat, and there was a whole other song called Too Young. And they decided, well, we're going to cut off the heavy part and leave the first part, which is Love Theme from Kiss. They called it that because there was a lot of love themes back in the 70s. And so let's call it this. Maybe it'll sell something. I don't know. Dumb idea, but you can find the full track live on the box set, which is behind me there, which is really cool there. But I think it's not bad. It's a good song. I like it. I don't care. And then you have the next track, which is, well, actually, this track, The Love Theme from Kiss, is written by Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Peter Criss, and Ace Frehley. So Peter Criss gets a little writing credit there. Track 4, 100,000 Years, written by Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons. That's a great song. They played that one, too, a lot up to the end. Great song, too. That's really the drum solo was in back in the early days. Peter Criss doing the drum solo. Great freaking live song. Great song, period. One of my favorites. So there you go. The last track, track 5 or track 10 on the CD here is Black Diamond, written by Paul Stanley. Great song. Features Peter Criss singing. Paul sings the first part, and the lighter part, then the heavy part comes in, and Peter comes in and sings it. It's another one mainstay. Every drummer sang that song live. Eric Carr, Eric Singer, awesome song, classic song. So yeah, great album by Kiss. Their first one, like, it didn't sell too well, but they played. I mean, like I said, I pointed out how many songs they played. Let me go to the CDs. These are listed here. They still played Strutter, Firehouse, Cold Gin, Deuce, 100,000 Years, and Black Diamond. Like 6 songs from the first album. They still played them live up to the end, really. That's crazy. And it's their first album, and it didn't even sell well. But, you know, you get the definitive versions are on the live one. But it's still a great friggin' album, so. Now, I have this little bootleg here, and I just point this out because it has, from what do you call it? Dick Kirschner's rock concert. Dick Clark's, I think it was. This was for In Concert from Dick Clark, I believe. And it has Nothing to Lose, Firehouse, and Black Diamond on this one for the tour. And they also it's also got the Mike Douglas show, the Firehouse and the Mike Douglas show on this one. So I just point this out because I have that's really cool. But yeah, the first album. So happy 50th anniversary to the first Kiss album. And I had seen something months ago about having a big set coming out of the 50th anniversary. I haven't seen anything else from it now. Kiss had put out some stuff for the anniversary of it, like shirts and stuff like that, and colored vinyl and stuff like that, which I'm not getting that. But there's supposed to be some big box set. I don't know what that, I saw a video on. I haven't heard anything else from that. But anyway, we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, that's it. That's my video. A little short video on the first Kiss album. So happy 50th anniversary to Kiss and their first album. You know, again, a band that changed my life for music wise, and just a lot of people's lives. And a lot of bands start from Kiss. We don't like them, don't like them. They start a lot of bands, and other bands you may not like them, but other bands, you know, really got influence from them. So anyway, that's it. That's my video. Hope you enjoyed it. And that's it. Please, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe and comment, all that fun stuff. And we'll see you next time. Keep rocking metal alive. See you guys.